Good morning, families. Happy Palm Sunday. We've almost made it to the end of our Lenten journey. So today for our gospel reflection, we have not only one gospel, but two. We begin with our first gospel reading from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 21, verses 1 through 11. In this reading, we hear of Jesus' triumphant entrance into Jerusalem. And as he was entering the city, people flocked the streets. He rode in on a donkey, and they grabbed their palm branches and were saying, "Hosanna in the highest." They were so excited for him to enter into the city, and he had this glorious entrance. We then hear from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 26, verse 14, through chapter 27, verse 66. It's a long reading, but in this passage we hear of Jesus' betrayal, trial, and crucifixion. See, the mood starts to shift. He went from his glorious entrance to being betrayed by one of his closest friends and then being condemned to death. Do you remember those people who were cheering and were so excited for him to come into the city? Some of those were the very same people that were now shouting, "Crucify him, crucify him." From there, Jesus is led to his crucifixion. See, the mood shifts and becomes much more somber because we know that Jesus' death is coming. But the one thing that we can rejoice in is that we know that the crucifixion was when Jesus came into his full glory. We know that this is Jesus fulfilling his purpose, his mission. He was sent by the Father for this purpose, for this reason. And we can rejoice as an Easter people knowing that even though it's Friday and we're mourning and we're weeping because of Jesus' death, that in just a few days, Easter is coming. So today as a family, and even throughout this week, I encourage you to read that story and just see how this is the fulfillment of his mission. Through his passion and death on the cross, Jesus comes into full glory.